Guys, it's time for my November favorites. Seems weird. I know I say that every time. I'm gonna continue to say that. It's very weird. So where's it gone? Okay. Anyways, I have a few things and I'm really excited about all of them. So, let's begin. First, I don't know if I've talked about this. I think I have at some point, but anyways, I think I mentioned it on Twitter a few times, but I am totally in love with the Korres lip butter, the jasmine one. I should have left it on. It's one of the little, I think they're all different color pots, but anyways, the jasmine one is in this color. It smells like real caramel, like for real, like on the stove, like caramel. And it's very, very good. It's very soft. I feel like I know I'm going to hit the bottom at any time. It's a lot more done it in than it looks, but I've been using this every day. Like, I love it. It's very, very good for winter. Very good for any time, really. I like it because it gives a little color. It's almost like a pretty, like, pinky nude. So it actually shows up, which I think is really cool. I haven't really talked about, I don't think I really ever show many blush colors because I just always, I know this is bad, but I have so many blushes. I have like 3 of these palettes full. I have a ton of little just separate brands and all kinds of stuff. But I always use my NARS Orgasm, so I never really give a blush a chance. I don't think enough for it to be like a favorite. But lately, I have been all about Blush Baby. I'll show it to you up close, and then I'll show it to you against other colors. This is what it looks like. It looks like absolutely nothing special. It looks like a very muted rose. This is it compared to, I think this is Pink Swoon. I think this is X Rocks. I don't know what that is. Oh, Pinch of Peach, which is bizarre because it's like pink. It's like bright pink. You'd think it'd be peach. It's not. Okay, anyways, this is Blush Baby. And that's well dressed. And why can't I remember any of these colors? Dolly Mix. Okay. So that's all of it. That's it compared. It looks almost brownish compared, but it's a very dusty rose. Anyways, it's lovely. It goes with everything. I always, usually, if I have time, I'll use, my cream color base first. And I use a bunch of different colors. Sometimes I'll use Fresco. Sometimes I'll use that Emmanuel and Gara one, the real dark one that's not available anymore. Or any kind of berry cheek whatever. Or my O Glow from Smashbox. And I apply this over it, and it just goes with everything and looks so natural. Yeah, doesn't look exciting at all. I love it. I really, really love it. So Blush Baby, awesome. I think it goes pretty much no matter what your skin tone is. I think it would work well. Unless if you're very, very dark, I think it might not. I don't know. Okay, then speaking of cream color bases and all that junk, like I said, a long time ago, I did that video on putting a cream color base down before blush. It's kind of common. I mean, people know put down a cream blush before. But honestly, I think that the cream color bases hold up better than an actual cream blush. I don't think they're as greasy, honestly, on the skin. A lot of times, I don't know, cream blushes don't really hold up that great on me because I'm kind of oily. And I've been using these for a long time, and they've never broken me out. I'm very skeptical about putting cream blushes on my face, different brands, things like that. Freaks me out. But these work. I've never broken out over one. My 2 very favorites are Hush. I think everyone should own this. Let me just tell you. Amazing on... Why did I say that? Let me just tell you. I'm such a goof. Okay. I'm in the weirdest mood. Okay. It's like a frosted peach color. I have it on right now. This is my Victoria's Secret inspired makeup that I'm wearing right now. So if you want to know how I did my makeup, then you can check out that video. I'll post it as a response to this one, if I remember. And I'll put it in the sidebar for sure. Anyways, what I did is I put a little bit on my finger and I put it all over my brow bone. Now, it did not create a really light highlight. It created it kind of darkened it up a bit. It made my brow bone look defined. I don't know. It was like I didn't even have to almost apply a crease shade, if that makes sense. Yeah, but then, like, it made this part dark right here, but then up here it applied enough sheen to where it gave me some brow highlight without looking like a white stripe right there. So yeah, it's really, really cool. Now something else I use this one for, this is probably my most versatile one, I think. You can use it as a highlighter. Let me just tell you, this color is amazing on very fair skin, but it is gorgeous on really dark skin. This is an amazing, amazing highlighter. If you're dark, you need this. If you're tan, if you're whatever, I think every single skin tone could use this, even if you're super white or you're super dark. I mean, seriously. So, I mean, I don't know what I just did. I just put some down the center of my nose. You can even put a little bit on your finger, or my favorite brush to use with these is not this one because it's red, it's like pink, but a brush like this. You could just kind of dab it, and you can even kind of pinch it a little bit and kind of go like that, or you can just apply it all along there for some highlight. Sometimes I'll even do that and apply it all over my cheek area and then put my blush over it, and it just kind of picks up whatever blush I put over it, makes it last a little longer. So Hush is amazing. And Fresco is also a good color. This is one that pretty much is just used on my cheeks. It is very pretty. It's kind of like an orangey, looks a little orangey, a little tan. A tan pink. It's very pretty. It makes a really great, see, I rubbed it in. It's very natural looking. Very great base for blush. You can even use it on its own as blush, but I like to kind of top it with a powder. If you have drier skin, you should be able to get away with that, but my cheeks get kind of oily, so I have to put a powder blush over it. Okay, let me just talk about something I'm not happy about. I got home today. I haven't been on Twitter all day. And I was talking to some of my buddies that I talk to on there. Everybody's my buddy. If you talk to me, I'll talk back to you. And they were saying that my beloved FYI, my benefit FYI that I always use, is going to be discontinued. I didn't believe them at first. I refused. But then some people said that it was actually, they had heard from someone that it was going to be reformulated and then it was going to come back out in the spring. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do until spring if I run out of this? Mine is, well, no, I'm not going to run out, but still, it makes me nervous. It really does. Yeah. So, I mean, this has nothing to do with my favorites, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite things. I don't know if I've really ever explained to y'all why. I'm sure I've told you that I love it, but I also have one in my kit, so I guess if I got desperate, I could use that one. But, like, honestly, best eyeshadow base ever. I never used it for the longest time because I would test it in the store, and I thought, ugh, it looks orange. I just wasted that, and that makes me sad. But you just dab it on. You don't have, that is probably too much that I just used. You literally go like this, and that's enough for your entire eye. You just dab it, and what I love about it is it's totally invisible on the lightest of skin, on the darkest of skin. The best thing is that it dries to a really nice powdery, not powdery, but like silky kind of silicone-like finish. The Urban Decay Primer Potion, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, they dry very smooth as well, but when you start to apply your colors, you start blending, you have to work a lot more because it grabs it in certain spots. Which, grabbing the eyeshadow is a good thing. This does that. It intensifies your eyeshadow, but the colors blend so much better over it because it feels like velvet. So if you can get your hands on some of this, I would. Like I said, I mean, I don't think they're going to discontinue. I know that I've looked on websites and it's gone. I mean, it's not on the benefit side anymore. I don't think it's at Sephora, which makes me very sad. I might go to my Sephora and see if I can pick up a few more if they're left, but they just don't have any other eyeshadow bases. They have, or primers. I mean, they have the paint pot-like things. Those are not primers. Those are cream eyeshadows. They also have the Lemonade, which is an eyelid color corrector. It doesn't prevent creasing, so yeah, that had nothing to do with my favorites, but it just really made me sad. So yeah, on that note, it makes me really upset. That wasn't a lot. Oh, I have one more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to talk about this. The matte benefit, or benefits on my brain. The matte Bare Bare Minerals. The matte Bare Minerals. There we go. Love it. I have reviewed this. I talked about how much I love it, but it's actually become one of my like all-time favorite foundations. I I mean, I'm not going to explain, but I've already told you my whole history and how I never liked the original and blah, blah, blah. Like 90% of the time, I'm always wearing my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. I've recommended this probably to about 1 million people because I love it so much, and every single skin type I've ever tried it on, it works amazing. It's amazing stuff. And I'll always be loyal to it because when my skin was going through really bad, like breakout, and it was just really, really bad, I used that. That's the only thing that would cover it up. And then as I started using products to like pull my skin back in to get it better, that never interfered. So I love it. It's never caused me any kind of breakouts. Most of the time that's what I wear. But, you know, I mean, honestly, I don't always want to wake up and put on liquid foundation or to mess with that. It just gets old, and you know, I just want, half the time I just want to get ready in like 2 seconds, and this is it. This is amazing. I like this. I like it better. Well, okay, if I ever use a liquid, I always top it with, like, if I set it with this, which is my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. But then sometimes I would always, you know, use a little kabuki brush and use this. Very simple. But, you know, which I do that still sometimes, but this I have found lately is just so much better because you can use so much less of it than you would the Mineralized Skin Finish to get a better result because it's so pigmented. Or I shouldn't say that, but it has good coverage. And you can definitely like dip your finger in it or dip a smaller brush and just dab it on areas that are red or areas that are broken out or whatever, and it conceals really well too. So those are my favorites. I'm going to stop. I know that wasn't many, and I know that I rambled about a lot of stuff too. But I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope that guys are having a great week. And I'll talk to you all very soon.